Hey, what's up, PG Vision community? It's Amari here, the starter and father of PG Vision. To be honest with you, the real reason why the song actually even came out was mainly because I felt like I needed to say some stuff at the time, and the real inspiration was actually like the way I felt inside. Like I was just really messed up about what happened, and yeah, I just felt like it was proper for me to retaliate. I'm not gonna lie, I did say some shit though. Okay, when it comes to hesitations, actually now let me give you the backstory of actually what probed the song from coming out. So I was in the studio the other day, right? And I was just like, cause I'm working on a project, and I'm gonna name drop it later in the interview. But yeah, so I was working, so and I had this beat in the archives, right? The beat that you hear on the song, and then I played it. So I'm just like on my Instagram, scrolling through some shit, you know what I'm saying? Just looking at reels. And then I see a post from you know who, where she's like, she said some shit like, can't believe I love him the way I love him. And damn, I gotta be honest with you. I wasn't too happy about what they were doing, like him and her in public. So I heard the beat and I was like, nah, I ain't keeping quiet about this. But intention, like when it came to it, I was just like, this is my own thing. It's for me. It's not really for the public. And I just recorded it and then left it in the archives. But then after recording it, my cousin was like, yo, are you telling me you're gonna keep this fire song in the vault and not say anything publicly about what's going on? Because honestly, I felt like very disrespected because it was messed up how we broke up like a week, and then next thing you know, you're like moved on so quick with somebody else. And um, I know a lot of people think me and homie are friends, but like, nah, it wasn't really like that. To be honest, I feel like it was a good thing that me and him weren't really friends like that. Cause even on the song, I'm like, I really regret our acquaintance, bro. So yeah, I was really hesitant until she did that, and then I was like, nah. Any future songs that might stir the pot even more? Nah, I don't think I should say it. Word to the critics. Yeah, this was a publicity stunt. No jokes. Okay, like I promised. So there's a project I'm working on. It's called The Two Sides of the Story. And so basically this project is like where I take my experience with the love life and the relationship life, and instead of like being the typical broken-hearted nigga that just talks about how his exes screwed him over, I am taking a whole perspective from their side, whereas in like I basically self-deprecate and give reasons why they probably would have broken up with me and why those relationships didn't work, and how so many times where I let myself fall in love, it actually fucked me up. But I feel like with the current relationship that I'm in now, I'm kind of happy. I'm not gonna lie. I love this girl. I like her a lot. Um, but yeah, so two sides of the story is where like I'm just taking both sides of the story of why my relationships didn't work, and like I'm just sharing my experiences with y'all. And I really hope a lot of y'all can actually relate to this shit, because I know y'all have love lives. Don't act like y'all is innocent. I see most of y'all. But anyway, yeah. So two sides of the story. That's the upcoming project that I was name dropping a lot. Just when it comes to like the creative process of turning real life events into music, for me it has to like be very emotionally driving, or like impactful enough for me to actually turn it into a song. So I'd say like firstly I jot down a lot of my thoughts and feelings in journaling. And shout out to her grandma for that. She actually put me into journaling and stuff, and word to my ex too, because she actually really inspired a lot of self introspection in my life. So when it comes to turning real life scenarios or experiences into music, I first have to feel it, and that feeling needs to connect with the music, and the listener needs to actually feel the way I felt in the moment. And I feel like this song really captures it a lot, even though after all these threats, can't really do anything about it now. I need to let it dissipate a little. Maybe after the storm, might just come the calm. But anyway, yeah. So when it comes to that, I really feel like I am intentional with it. It has to feel a certain type of way. Ooh, that's an interesting question. When it comes to buzzworthy content, I feel like it just needs to connect with the people and stay authentic within them. And I believe that I'm authentic enough to a point where I'm not afraid to say what I want to say and what I need to say. And there's a lot of things that I need to do exposing because mostly I don't even know what's going on. Reality is not really reality. So my authenticity comes with knowing that your reality is fabricated. But yeah, to be honest with you, when it comes to like publicizing my relationship, personally, I'm a very private person, and like the fact that the relationship was even out in the public like that was mainly her fault, to be honest. But not that I regret anything. I'm just like saying that it wasn't really my intention to go public with it. But I'm not gonna lie, we did look good together. Had some good times. But I think this track just made me realize that it's better to just stay private about such things. Because now it's out in the open that she's busy with someone else, and that really got me feeling salty. I'm not gonna lie. Still dealing with that shit. But yeah, I'm just choosing to be private now. I'll publicize other things like my music and my creative efforts. That's all that, yeah. How do, how do I balance commercial success with my personal experiences in my music? Um, to be honest, this is like my first ever major like commercial song. To be honest, this is the first time actually going viral for a song. Most of my stuff on my Instagram just don't really go that crazy, to be honest. But just to manifest some of the things, I might just say like I use my personal experiences as fuel to make the kind of music that relates with people on a major scale. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I were to answer that question from an artist's perspective, I would say I just use it as fuel. Um, so when it comes to like the message of or the message that I would want my fans to take from this song would have to be like learn to deal with emotions before actually like saying some stuff that you might regret later. But at the same time, I feel like I intentionally make this song to be an anthem for everybody that just like feels like some type of way about their exes, and like the certain things you'd like to say to your ex, and just like fuck my ex, man. So like when it comes to my evolution as an artist, I think this track is like a testament to how I'm choosing to voice certain things without without like overthinking or double, like you know what I'm saying, just not having a double mind or second guessing myself, but rather just authentically being me and saying the things that I want to say. And like I feel like from who I was back in 2020 when I started like going public with my music, I feel like I've evolved to a point where I'm just not scared of it anymore. And yeah, I'm just like more open and more enthusiastic about my work. I'm a lot more creative than I've ever been like since, and I've just evolved to become more expressive in my work. Okay, so when it comes to like the controversy of diss tracks, I just got off the text with my homie Yanda Gang about this, and like the statement I made when she asked me how I felt about the song is controversy sells. Not gonna lie, most of y'all like it actually opened my eyes to how so many people actually relate to the sentiment of, you know, my ex. But like when it comes to the controversy of it all, I saw it as a commercial opportunity to like, capitalize on the attention that it came with the song itself and the controversy of the song. So when it comes to controversy, I'm all about that, man. If you know Amari, you know controversy is my thing. Yeah. Um, my final words to the fans would have to be, stay you, man. Authenticity is amazing. Um, Creativity is like that ninth wonder of the world, to be honest. And anybody who's creative enough to do anything is just like extremely amazing. To be honest, I can't really, because this is really not scripted, but I'd say for any artist or anybody that's out there trying to make art or creative things, keep in mind that the objective is not to make art, but it is to be in a space where art is inevitable. So basically that means your environment should just be conducive to making art. Just surround yourself with artistic people, have artistic experiences, and yeah.